What's up, local entrepreneurs in the house? This is Lucas Morley for Local Entrepreneur Blueprint. Today we're going to be doing another mini site audit, and it's going to be for Tina O'Connell of Scuba Lessons Inc. So let's get started with it. Again, I call it a mini SEO audit because I do not have Google Analytics and Google Search Console access to it, but this will still tremendously educate us on a lot of things that can be changed and updated and added to have your site ranking higher on Google. Okay, so we're here on the website. First thing I'm going to do is I just want to go ahead and check if it has a favicon. So I'm going to go here to Google. Favicon checker. The cool thing about it is you can always go back and check this for yourself as well. I'm going to go ahead and grab the URL. Let's enter it here. And right off the bat too, we can check if it has an SSL cert. Okay, SSL cert. It's really that little S at the end. Okay, there's a little S at the end, and your website does not. It's just more secured for your website, especially when you take payments online and everything like that. That's something that you can add. You just have to pay per year, from my understanding. Some of my websites do not have it, especially if I'm not taking any payments online. I really not going to worry too much about it. Okay, there is an Apple Touch icon, which is a great thing. So you can check it over here. You see the little icon on the top right, top left. Sorry, it's a little mermaid. So that's a great thing that you already have that. I also want to check on SEO site checkup. If the website is mobile friendly. And again, I'm just going to go ahead and copy and paste. Actually, another website you can do too is, let's actually go here. Google. We'll run the test and see what it's going to tell us. I also have SEO Screaming Frog running on the background to check all the if there's any errors on the website, the page titles, the meta descriptions, H1 tags, and H2 tags. While we're waiting for that, we're going to go here. Oh, let's close this up. Do a page analysis. Okay, your URL, it's got 27 characters. Your title has 115 page title. So for the HTML for your title, Google typically displays 50 to 60 characters of a title tag. If you keep your titles under 60 characters, our research suggests that you can expect about 90% of your titles to display properly. Okay, a landing page meta titles should contain the city and the state. So right here you have 115 for the page title, which is longer than what Google suggests. You can definitely play with that and also add the city and the state of where you're located, which you do not have in here. That's going to help you with your rankings as well. Another thing is your meta descriptions. Meta descriptions can be any length, but search engines generally they truncate snippets longer than 160 characters. So you want to try to keep it under 160 characters, and you have 336. So that's way above. It's too much information that doesn't show up. That's, again, at 160 characters is going to be cut off. So all this is just not doing anything for you. Another thing we want to cover is your meta keywords. You do not want to have meta keywords. Okay, you want to make sure that you do not. So you want to remove all these here, all these meta keywords here. Today it's pretty clear that meta keyword tag is dead in terms of SEO value. Sure, it might have value for contextual ad systems or serve as a signal to bots, applying the web looking for topics to target. But as far as search goes, that tag flatlined years ago as a booster for SEO. Okay, here's showing your H1 tag, and here's showing your H2 tag for your home page. H1 tags should have the city and state in the tag. Okay, it's just something good to have. Let's see your markup. Your schema markup is not found. You got Open Graph is showing here. Again, this is a Moz tool, so it's just showing that you have an Open Graph protocol and a Twitter card, which is a great thing to have. Now, for your home page here, get out of here, close this out. I want to check for a link silo. So your link silo is basically links within your website, obviously, and linking out of your website to other pages. So usually in the top part of your website, you want to have other links linking within your website. Okay, so let me check down here. So certified to Scuba Dive. There you go. This is a link to your website within your website. So you're linking to other important pages of your website, which is a good thing. You just want to, the higher it is on your page, the more importance it shows to Google. So if there's a way that you could eventually add these links a little bit higher on your page, that would be a good thing. I don't know why my computer is going crazy here. Let's see this. Okay. This here, obviously, for just reading purposes, it's all a little too bunched up. Okay. You want to kind of separate them a little bit. There's too much information all within that page. Okay, it can get really confusing. The words are kind of connecting with each other. You have your address here, which is a great thing, and your phone number. It's not a 772 number. It's nice to have a 772 number so people see that you are within your city, the same city that you are advertising on, which is Port St. Lucie. Link silo, the internal linking from pages with the most traffic to your home page and other pages. So that's where you're trying to make those links to. What are your money pages? Okay, make sure that the linking does not go to the same page with the same keywords. Make sure at the beginning of any of the categories or service page that you have a small intro link with link silos going to the most important pages of your post. And you want about 2 to 3 link silos per 1,000 words, and 2 to 3 external plus 2 to 3 internals per 1,000 words. So if you're linking internally to your website or externally to other important websites, maybe it's like a Wikipedia or something that you're trying to educate people on, you want to have those links as well to about 1,000, 2 to 3 per 1,000 words. It shows here that you do have a lot of content, so you got to keep it above 300, and you do have it above 300. Again, maybe spacing out these videos a little bit more so they're not all, it looks like it's cutting off some of the words here. Here you go, you got your link silos going on here where people can click on. You're well above 300 words, which is a great thing. Here you have a contact info. I'm noticing you have two completely different addresses. This is probably a second location. You want to make sure that you are stating that you have two locations, not just for your clients, but for Google as well. Here you have on the bottom left, you have one address, and then on the top here you have another address. So that could confuse a user if say, hey, you're Port St. Lucie, great, I'm here too. And as they finish reading, it says you're over here, and that's your contact info. So kind of like, which one is it? You want to make sure you let them know what that is. Mobile friendly test. Page is mobile friendly. Again, per what Google said, this is what your site would look like on mobile, which is very, very important. Most of the searches are happening through mobile. Okay, so that's a great thing that you do have that set. Another thing I like to do is I like to find out how many of your pages are being indexed. So pretty simple. I just go www. Let me actually just copy your URL. It's going to be easier. Again, I do this as I go. So, all right. So these are the pages on your site that are being indexed, okay, by Google. I don't know if this is like a major franchise or not. Try different. Okay, and you also want to be able to type in, see how your site here doesn't have a www dot. Oh. And it goes to your website. And then you want to be able to type in the www dot and see if it's redirecting to your HTTP. Awesome, and it does. Okay, that's good stuff. Good stuff. All right. So I like to go also to a broken link checker. brokenlinkcheck.com. Put your address here, and they will show up. It'll show us exactly what we have. If you do have any broken links, which if you do, obviously you want to get those fixed. While we're waiting for that, I'm going to go to Screaming Frog, okay, and here it tells me that all your pages are okay. There's no errors, okay. So we're checking for like 404 errors or anything like that. Okay, statuses. We're going to go to page titles again, and here's giving us the page titles. Remember how we've talked in the past about the page title being 50 to 60 characters. Some of them are 115, some of them are 85. So this is something good to go ahead and change and fix. You got a lot of them that are over. Some are just definitely need to be changed out and help you out. The meta descriptions, again, these are two different tools that will educate you on what you have going on. Same thing with that first page, 336, and basically you're supposed to have 160 characters or less. These 336 characters are really not doing anything for you. This was just barely meeting it. This is over. This page doesn't have anything which you need to add. Very important. Any pages that doesn't have any titles. Okay, they all do. You want to add your meta description here. You want to add your meta description to this page and shorten any of these super long ones. And you can see here as I'm scrolling down which ones you need to edit. You can always go back and pause this video and see which ones you're going to have to fix and change. This is just your meta descriptions. And we're going to go into the meta keywords. And you can remove any of the pages that have meta keywords. You want to go ahead and get this removed. This is not really doing anything else for your SEO. Okay, we go to H1 tags. Okay, H1 tags are super important, and you have a bunch of pages that do not have H1 tags. A lot of them have the same. Oh, sorry about that. A lot of them have the same H1 tags, which you definitely want to change out. Especially if you have different pages here with different names, they shouldn't have the same exact H1 tags on them. So add the ones that don't have any H1 tags. Change these to have the same exact ones. And you should have the city and the state for your H1 tags. And now my computer's acting up, but that's part of the game. Awesome. H2 tags. So again, you want to change these. They're different pages, so you want to go ahead and change the names of the H2 tags. It's definitely nice to have H1 tag, H2 tag. These are just headings. Okay, so just like you're writing a paper, you're doing the same thing with the pages. Okay, with each page on your website. So you want to go ahead and change that and not have the same H2 tags. You don't want to have the same H2 tags as your H1 tags, and you want to diversify and add to all these pages that do not have H2 tags. You want to go ahead and add your H2 tags for sure. Here are your images. The sizes are way too big. You want to go ahead and have them made smaller. And there's different tools that you can actually use to make them smaller. GT metrics, you can go ahead and check your optimization for it, which I've already ran it through. Here's your website, Scuba Lessons Inc. And for page speed, you're getting an F. So you're going to have to definitely make your images smaller because it helps your website load faster. Okay, just organize it a little bit better. And here's showing all the things that you can do to make it better. Especially if your images are not being optimized. Here we go. You want to have the right title as well for your images. So just don't upload an image that has all those crazy numbers, 134 dash hyphen whatever it is. You want to actually add the title to those images and let Google know what those images are about. Okay, and you do have a lot of images here, so you want to make sure that these images and videos as well have the right name to them, like telling them like turtle swimming by a reef, dolphin blowing bubbles, whatever it may be that you're looking to put onto your image's name. Okay, these would be any of the links that are broken that you'd have to redirect. So you have an idea of all the ones that you need to fix and change them. So you have 62 broken links. And that's something you want to get on and fix for sure. We had already checked the open graph, which was awesome that you did have it. Another thing I like to do is I like to go to Google Plus. And I can just type your business phone number here, which again is what is on your website, so that's what people would be typing in. So you got to make sure that all this information is accurate. And we got to see what shows up. No result. Okay, let's see if we can find. Let's see if we can find the business name. Oh, here we go. Okay, so it's under your name and not the business name, from my understanding. I mean, this is from what I'm typing on the search bar, and it should show up. Like if I add a local gym, there you go. That's already showing up. Local gym here in Port St. Lucie. This should be showing up. That's the name of the gym. I type it in, it shows up the information. Okay, that's what same thing you want for your business. Anytime somebody just types in your business name or a phone number, it should be showing up. And there you go again with the business. So very important for you to get that taken care of. Okay, this is another very, very important to it. So we ran it through our reputation report just to give you an idea of the visibility. And as you can see here, this is what is on your website. So the same information that was entered onto this software, just like the Moz Local, just like the Google Mobile Friendly Checker, these are all software to educate us on what we need. So this is what is on your website with the phone number and the website. And the visibility grade was F, reputation grade was D, and video visibility was C, and negative reviews was 0, which is awesome. So that's a good thing that you have no negative reviews. So here's showing that you are, let me see if I can click here and it shows up on Google Maps. which is great. Awesome. It shows that you're here on Google Maps. So that same information that you have here with the website and with the phone number, you want it across all the other websites. This is very, very important. You want the same exact information. As you can see, Bing is showing not the same exact business name. It's not showing the same exact address. It's showing a different type of phone number. Okay, one has a 1+ in front of it, but the other one does not. It's just you want it to be in sync. You want everything to be the same. So you want to add it to all these different websites. You want to fix all these different names. And this is what it's grading, that you're missing all this information. Okay? So you have no reviews here, and we can see here that you do not have any reviews. Let me take this here, and I'm just going to go. Just do that search, normal search online. There you go. So you're sharing 2 locations. Maybe you do have 2 locations. We got to make sure that we let Google know that you do have 2 locations. And so you have no reviews here, you have no reviews here. This is what's showing up on Google when I put in your business name. Okay? You have 1 review on Merchant Circle. So you can see that whether we look for other businesses on these websites or not, other people do. Other people are going to search for your business on Bing. I mainly just use Google to search for all my things, but I have added my business to all these other sites because there are other people that are going to look for your business here, and they're going to leave reviews about your business there. And we need to know what people are saying about our business to make sure that it's positive and it's good information. No negative reviews, which is great again. So over 90% of customers watched video last week, and 70% say that videos help them to make a decision. So you want to try to get as many videos as possible, just different types of business videos. Maybe it's you and your employees doing a dive or talking about equipment, educating people on safety, what animals to stay away from. As many video information as you can have about your business, not just a generic one from somebody's website or something, but something that you've created. Very important. Video on your website is very important, and you have that, which is awesome. Okay, so that's really good. It's just like we've seen it earlier here. Just organize it a little bit better so it's not all bunched up. Okay, you can even create a page that's just for videos, and it's on YouTube as well. So this is really good stuff. Okay, awesome. So that's pretty much your reputation audit, to just find out what people are saying about you. A lot of people are searching for businesses, and they're looking for that 5-star review to say, hey, even though I don't know this person, these other guys, these other ladies are saying this is a great person to do business with. Okay, so make sure that you keep that in the back of your mind. Let me see here, a service area. So you have a bunch of drop down menus that do not have anything. You want to make sure that you're going to be adding this information soon. You want to have service area. What places do you actually do scuba lessons in? Is it just Port St. Lucie? Is it for peers? Is it Hobe Sound? Where are you doing this other, where are you doing business as well? So I'll show you a good example so you can see. This is a great website here. Look at the service area. You click on service area, and it will give you all these areas that this plumber works with. Okay, look at all these different places that he does business with, and if you click on it, it's going to take them to a page that's going to talk about, you know, their plumbing services in Bethlehem. There you go. And he's got a service area / Bethlehem. So very important that you actually have pages on your website with service area and the city that you are catering to. If you're not just doing it in Port St. Lucie, and from what the site down here says in Lay Acres, I'm probably saying that wrong, I apologize. Make sure that you are educating people where you are doing business as well. We also want to check for a sitemap, okay? Oh, that's not what I wanted. Do you have a sitemap? You want to have a sitemap. Okay, so you do have sitemap. That's good for these pages here. 8 sitemaps found. And it looks like you are using Yoast, which is a good plugin to have. I also use that, so that's a good thing, Tina. Make sure also when you add your business to, going back to the Google Plus, make sure that you verify it. Just like you can verify it on Facebook, you can verify your business on Facebook. You want to go ahead and do that as well. You can also verify your business on Google My Business. So let me go here, Scuba Lessons Inc. And make sure that once you click here, that your business is a verified business. Okay, and it's gonna have, it would have something, a little check saying that it is a verified business. Let's see if I can find it here. Here we go. So this little blue check is a verified business, okay? Verified business. That's something you do want to have for your Google My Business page. And as many pictures as you can have. They let you have 30 pictures, you add 30 pictures. If you had 50 videos, you add 50 videos. You want as much information as possible. Another thing we're going to do is I like to check Moz Local. Oh, shorted. And kind of like that reputation report that I gave you here, just a different, this is actually a software that I use in my business. As you can see here, Local Entrepreneur Blueprint. But I also like to show people in Moz. Moz is a very good website for search engine optimization in general. And we're going to type in your business name as you have here on your website to make sure that everything is 100% correct. This is the way you have it. And I'm going to take this information as well so everything is accurate. And this is all part of, is what I just like to show people, is not just your search engine optimization of the things that you need on your website, which 100% this is amazing, but everything now, your social media, your videos, your Facebook, your LinkedIn, all these things are very, 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 very important. While that is running, while the Moz Local is running, I want to check your other pages to make sure that you do have enough content on it, okay? So you want to have at least 300 words, and I try to shoot for 1,000 words per page, because the more relevant content, quality content that you have, Google is going to probably rank higher if you have more content than your competitor, okay? So here you go. looks like it's more than 300, but something easy to do is I just copy this here all the way up. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to go to like word count. I'm just going to Google word count. As you can see, I already use this tool here. And what does it got? 617 words. Awesome. Awesome. And you want to make sure that all your pages have a lot of this content. Okay? So this one here, you're going to want to add more information. Even though you're clicking on this and it kind of shows you, it takes you to like a blog post type, you want to add more information to this. Now, I don't see a tab specific for blog. A lot of people nowadays, they're looking for a page with your blog post. If you educate them that, hey, I have my blogs here, this is where you can go to learn more, that's what you want to do. Awesome. There's a lot of content here about us. All the certifications, really good stuff. Great. And again, going back and making sure that, what is this? Kara? Okay, so this is Kara. You want to put the title of the image saying, you know, Kara Nolan, assistant instructor. Educate Google on what these images are. So your news and information could be your blog page. And again, you need to update the content. You want to have more content here, because this is August 18, 2016. Like we're almost, the year's almost over, and you've showed Google that you have no updated content when it comes to this kind of stuff. So you definitely want to have that updated content. Great. A lot of content here. You get your, looks like your link status. Oh no, I can't click on it. This one I could click on. You don't have to highlight the whole entire thing. You could just highlight 2 or 3 words and it would be the same. It would do the same thing. Meetup, that's awesome. It's an external link. You're showing another website that's not just your website. Google likes that. Looks like your green ones are the ones that are highlighted. So again, you want to have the internal linking 2 to 3 per about 1,000 words within your website and out to other websites. And if you are selling stuff here, people are registering and putting their credit card information, it would be nice to have in the SSL cert, which is just adding a little S to you, but your hosting should be able to do that. Okay, there we go. This takes you to a completely different site. Okay, so you're linking. Okay, I don't know if this is an affiliate page where you get something for anytime they buy something. I'm not exactly sure what this is, but it does bounce you off of your website into another website. So let's check this. Check my listing. I thought it was already done. Okay, well here it says choose the most accurate one. We're going to choose this one from what says Scuba Lessons Inc. This one says Scuba Lessons, not the Inc. Again, you want to have as much of the same accurate information. I want to just double check this is the same zip code. I want to check that is your phone number 239-297-9447. Just make sure that is your business. So I'm doing the most accurate thing for you. Yep. Okay, cool. So we're going to click on this one. We're going to see what Moz gives us about your business. It's analyzing everything. So you have a 43% score per Moz, and here you can see it gives you like A, B, C, D kind of thing. Okay. So this is awesome. I mean, obviously Google, the 100%. Here, Facebook, that's great. You have 70%, but you can get to 100. Okay, so you need to fix the little things to get there. So Foursquare, no information here. Kind of when we went back here, at some point here, Foursquare was also here. Foursquare, there's no information, so you can see how they go within each other. Super pages, great. You can fix a little bit more to get it to 100. Info group, local EC. So these are directory sites as well that even though a lot of people might not be searching for it, you saw that in Merchant Circle, which I don't use. My website's definitely there. You had a review. Somebody left a 5-star review for you. Okay? So you want to update as much as these as possible. And your Yelp is at 100%, which is great as well. Okay? Here are your photos. And it's powered by Google. Okay? So, Tina, these are things that you can already, in itself, start fixing to help your website rank higher and to help people find your business. Okay? That's a little mini, and I say mini again, there's more things that can go into it, but there is a lot already that you can do and fix to help your business tremendously. Okay? Guys, thank you very much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and share on this video. It can definitely help somebody out, educate them on how they can better their business as well. Okay, you can also check out our website at localentrepreneurblueprint.com. Thank you very much.